are celebrating our anniversary of the inception of the WWP program, Wellness and Weight Loss Program that Nicole and I collaborated on May 1st. And we want to share some stories of some of our patients. So let me start, Nicole. This is a 57-year-old patient who's an empty nester who was struggling with weight gain since she began menopause at the age of 52. Her energy level was low, her self-esteem was low, she just didn't feel right. We started on semaglutide, and within about 6 months, she lost 32 pounds. Her energy level went up, her confidence improved, and she was able to keep it off. And one of the fun things, and she told me this, Nicole, is that you introduced her to Pilates. She knew nothing about Pilates, but Nicole always encourages our patients to do physical exercise as a way of burning calories and keeping the blood sugar low. So she started Pilates, and now she does Pilates as a lifestyle. I love this story because I happen to love exercise.
I'm so proud of her. It's amazing, actually. So the next story we want to share, we kind of call it New Mom, New Me. After breastfeeding her second child, we had a 31-year-old mom, and she felt her body had changed after childbirth. She wanted to lose weight without sacrificing her busy mom lifestyle, and we put her on tirzepatide. It helped her reach her goal of 26 pounds in 3 months, and now she's feeling more strong and more energetic than ever. She can run around after the babies and toddlers, and she looks amazing. But the most important thing is that she layered in an increased protein intake. So we always talk about that toned, amazing look, and as a new mom, she wanted to look toned now more than ever, and by increasing her protein and increasing her exercise, she did just that. She's toned, and she always says she feels so much more confident now, which makes us so happy.
I love that story because this is a very typical situation. You know, I deliver about 100 babies a year, and typical weight gain in a pregnancy is about 25 to 35 pounds. Now, when a woman has the baby and she loses weight, which is actually losing between the baby, the extra water, the extra, the blood loss, the placenta, all that stuff out, it's about 15 pounds. So if you're 25 to 35 pounds, you're in excess of somewhere between 10 and 20 pounds for the pregnancy. And those pounds are sometimes hard to lose because now you have a new baby at home. You don't have as much time for exercise. You know, you're also more tired. You're getting up at night to feed the baby, and the baby's crying. Using the GLP-1s is very good at helping the patients recover from that.
Yeah.
The only thing to remember is you cannot use it during breastfeeding.
That's right.
But if you're not breastfeeding, you can. This is a typical problem that I see, PCOS. So this is a 28-year-old female who was suffering from PCOS, was having difficulty in losing weight, was having irregular periods, heavy flow. At one point in her life, she was having difficulty getting pregnant. We started on GLPs, and she ended up losing about 14 pounds in 2 months, and she's continuing on the program. Her goal is about 32 pounds. She's on schedule to do that over the next couple of months. So I love this story. She's very happy, and she loves the fact that Nicole's always staying on top of her, giving her interesting ideas with regards to foods and exercise. And
yeah, I mean, so this particular patient, she actually was eating gluten while having PCOS, which is often something that I don't recommend. She did reduce her gluten intake, and I think that's really helping her accelerate that weight loss. In addition to that, she did struggle a little bit with constipation at first, but Dr. Sorkin recommended Colace, and we gave her a bit of a senna leaf tea, and after that, she just started feeling much more regular, much happier, and the weight loss is just continuing, which is great. The other story I wanted to share is a husband and wife story. So we often have a wife that comes to us and says, I want to lose weight, but my husband wants to lose weight too. And one of the best ways to do that is actually to do it with each other, because you have that accountability partner all the time, and you guys are going through the same thing. So we had a couple with...
And a cheerleader. You're each other's cheerleader.
100%. I mean, and that's so important because you really do go through it. So you need someone to cheer you on. We had a couple. The wife was in her late 30s and husband in early 40s, and they gained weight during the pandemic, and they were feeling frustrated. They were, eating not so well during the pandemic, spending a lot of time at home, not going into the office. They started on semaglutide, and they definitely lost weight and also strengthened their bond at the same time. I will tell you though, the husband did lose weight faster then the wife. And that was a little bit of a point of contention, but we all got through it together.
But that's healthy competition.
Healthy competition.
That motivates each other.
100%. The wife would call me and say, do I go up in dose? And we slowly did increase her dose. And they both lost weight. They're both happy. So she lost 27 pounds and he lost 43 pounds. They're powering through and they're continuing their exercise and nutrition journey now. So it's exciting.
And that's an interesting thing. Me as a gynecologist, I only see women. But a lot of my patients have been currently asking if their husbands can join the program as well. So that's an interesting thing that Nicole and I started talking about. Because, initially I thought it was only going to be my patients, but now their husbands are interested in losing weight too, which makes total sense.
Absolutely. So Dr. Sorkin, for all the patients wondering, how do they get started on the WWP program?
The most important thing is schedule an appointment. You can do that either by calling the office or going on sorkinmd.com and clicking on book appointment now. I will evaluate you. I'll get a full history. We'll do blood work. And then I'll collaborate with Nicole. We'll discuss what the options are between semaglutide, trizepatide, what kind of dosage, how high to go up on the dosage, how quickly to go up on the dosage, and then we'll start.
Looking forward to seeing you soon.